No, I'm not talking about Mbappe today. I'm not doing it. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. No, I know that Dunk's done about 50 videos on him in the space of 12 hours. And he says in his last video that he did that he wasn't going to talk about him again. But then he talked about him again in the next video. Yeah, I know all that. But I don't believe that Mbappe is coming to Liverpool whatsoever. Yes, I understand 26 years, DKB and all that. I've been here 19 months. Does AKM mean nothing to you? Adam knows more. Tell you, I'm not doing it. I'm not talking about Mbappe today. I'm not doing it. Right guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So today we are talking about Andre regretting snubbing Liverpool in the summer transfer window. And we also got confirmation that Fabio Carvalho is joining Hull. Well, he has joined Hull basically, so I'll just cover that off right now. Fabio Carvalho has joined Hull. I don't know if you all saw the tweet that Fulham put, next to the confirmation of it all, basically saying, "Oh, Fabio, what's gone wrong here then?" Because obviously he's gone from Liverpool to Hull and that. But yeah, that was quite funny. I think he's cut his ties with Liverpool, in all fairness, guys. I would be 100% surprised if he ever makes an appearance again for Liverpool. The rumours are obviously that it wasn't a Jurgen Klopp signing, he was a Pep Lijnders signing, and there's no specific area for him in the team. But you never know, maybe he gets given a chance in the summer to prove himself. Jurgen likes to do that, he's done it with a few players before in the past. So let's see and wait what happens there then, shall we? Right then, I've also got this little snippet here, which I think I'll do first, since I've got it loaded up now. It's David Ornstein did a question and answer thing on The Athletic today, and he was asked the question, is there any news on Liverpool and the process of Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold and Salah's contract? Is the process ongoing? If so, how far are they in it, and how long will the deals last? If not, why the wait? Now, Ornstein replied to that, basically saying that I don't think there was any movement on this before the end of 2023. And to my knowledge, the plan was always to address it in the new year. We're there now, so I would imagine some conversations will get going in due course. Even though January is expected to be a fairly quiet transfer window at Anfield, it is not the easiest time to start transfer talks, and in the case of Salah, he is busy focusing on AFCON. When you're discussing a contract, you are not speaking directly with the player. His agent can speak on behalf of Salah. Do you know what I mean? So I don't buy that one there whatsoever. All three players are huge for Liverpool, and that makes the situation massively important. It isn't ideal for them to be approaching their final year, but Liverpool have managed contract situations really well in recent years, and I don't think there's anything to suggest that they won't again here. Didn't we lose Firmino, Gini Wijnaldum for nothing? Yeah, we really did really well there, didn't it? Matip, he's going for nothing at the end of the season. Albeit the football hierarchy has changed a little with the departures of Edwards and Ward and the arrival of Schmadtke. Naturally, given what happened last summer with Saudi, Salah feels like the most uncertain / unpredictable. But as I've said on here before, some have suggested to me that Salah still has the appetite to continue competing at the top level of European football with Liverpool. So a departure is not certain at all. Crucial times ahead. That sounds like bloody Fabrizio Romano there at the end. That's how he normally signs off stuff, doesn't he? So I guess we're going to have to talk about this bit here, guys, where he says that, as he said before, some have suggested to him that Salah still has an appetite to compete at the top level of European football with Liverpool. So the way that sounds to me is that Liverpool need to obviously qualify for the Champions League, which, at the moment in time, it looks like we're going to do. We're doing really well in the league, potentially win the league if all things go well. I just don't know what to do, in that situation. You can't give him more money. So do you give him a bigger signing on bonus? And then if you do keep Salah, does that then potentially stop Liverpool's transfer activity in the summer? We've been linked with, is it Elise at Crystal Palace? Bakayoko was another player that we were linked with the other day in regards to another attacker. Because I don't think that we're going to get rid of any of the other ones. Jota, Diaz, Gakpo, Nunez. The only one that would leave from the front is Salah. So, I don't know, that's a bit of a weird one, is that? And the whole thing about him saying he can't make a contract talk because he's at the AFCON, he doesn't do the contract talks. It's his agent, Rami Abbas. It's him, innit, that does all the contract talks and everything. So it's not Salah himself has to literally be like, oh, you know, I've just got back from training, I ain't got time to get on the phone with Schmatka about a contract. Oh, do you know what I mean? The chat shit some people on here, I swear to God, half at time. Sorry, guys. I would think that Van Dijk and Trent will be done pretty sharpish, because obviously it's the captain and the vice captain, and Trent, been Liverpool born and bred. I honestly think he's probably spent the rest of his career at Liverpool, in all fairness. So I've got no worries about that. He'll probably sign like a long-term deal, you know, looking about 5 years or something. Whereas Van Dijk, he might just get like a 2-3 year extension, just given to his age, in all fairness to him. And the same might go for Salah, but then again, if Salah does sign a new deal, I think I said it before on here, I think if he signs that new deal, there's going to be a buyout clause in that. Just so it makes it smoother and easier for him to move on in the future. Like we did with Philip Coutinho and Luis Suarez and stuff like that. That's what I think will happen with that. And even if he does sign a new deal this summer, I won't put it past them that they'd sell him still. You know, you've got to think, like, FSG and that, like, they're all business savvy people, and, you know, can you imagine it comes across John Henry's table that Salah's contract's up in 12 months, and he's like, what, so we could lose Liverpool's potential best player in the Premier League era for nothing next year? Yeah, John, that's how it works, yeah. Give him a new fucking deal. Get him signed up now. I ain't losing him for now. You know, I could see that happening straight away. But yeah, guys, I guess I don't have much more to say on that, really. But let me know what you think, guys, on this. You know, I am kind of coming more round to the way that Salah might end up staying. And the fact that David Ornstein's saying this, that it's being suggested to him that Salah will stay, you've got to think, where's he getting that information from? Is he getting that from his agent, Rami Abbas? Or, you know, who, you know, he could just be feeding him bollocks, basically, because I don't trust him as far as I'd throw him. Or, you know, Ornstein is, you know, supposedly linked with the ownership of Liverpool, shall we say. Is he getting it from them? Which you probably would kind of believe it a little bit more than you would do the agent. So it all depends where he's getting the information from. But yeah, I've got no worries about Van Dijk or Trent. Salah's the one, as he says here, that is where you'd be questioning it, basically, like what's going to happen here. So that's that one. And then this one here is on Sport Witness. So now they're saying that a content creator, Victor Lesser, who's made a video on his YouTube channel, has basically said he does videos about Fluminense, the club that Andre is at. And it says here that in the past few months, we've seen countless stories about Liverpool's interest in Fluminense midfielder Andre. It was even claimed that the player rejected a move to Anfield in the summer to compete in the Copa Libertadores campaign with his club, which he did and won, and would only think of a transfer now. I don't believe that. You know, we saw reports that the president of his club was the one that basically came out and said that, you know, Liverpool did come to us and I told them to come back in January. The player didn't reject the move, the club rejected the move. It turns out now that Victor Lesser now shares a video about Andre's situation. He brings some reasons why the player might have rejected Liverpool. The first motive is that Fluminense haven't received any offers for a January move, and his staff are now worried about the situation, as they thought there would be many clubs interested. Well, you know, Liverpool probably know they can get this deal over the line, and they might have somebody else lined up. And the rejection to Liverpool is pointed out as a potential problem for that to happen. That's because other European clubs may have thought he's not completely focused on his growth by turning down a club like the Reds. You know, there might have been something that's cropped up with this as well, guys. You know, with him potentially wanting more money, his agent wanting more money. Something's might have come along and stupid this move, because, you know, there was also reports as well. You know, Dunk talked about it over on his channel, that there was people going to go over to the Libertadores final to negotiate this deal and talk about it, blah, 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 blah. And that never materialised. The plan didn't happen. So what changed? Has somebody else come up, like Manu Kone? He's been heavily linked with Liverpool in the summer. You know, he got that injury in the summer that scuppered that move, in my opinion. Is he now back on the scene now that he's playing a bit more? You know what? I'm actually going to have a look at this now. While we've got this up now. Let's have a look at Manu Kone and see what his stats are. I know I checked it earlier on in the season and he'd been suspended or something daft like that. So I want to see what he's like now, actually. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. So he's 22, central midfielder. He's only made 8 appearances in the Bundesliga, scored 1 goal, 3 yellows and 1 red. So he hasn't really played that much, it says here. Has he played in the Cup? 2 appearances, 1 goal. He hasn't played that much for Borussia Mönchengladbach this year. Contract expires in 2026. He'd have 2 years left come this summer. That's a weird one, is that, guys? Maybe he was still injured. I'm not sure when he came back off his injury, to be fair. Would it show it on here? Like, what his injury was? Sorry, guys. I know I probably should have got this. Here we go. Injury history. Let's have a look. When did he come back off his injury? Oh, so he's injured again, actually. So he got injured on June the 29th and didn't come back till the 5th of September. Missed 4 games for Borussia Mönchengladbach. He then got injured again on the 6th of December and came back on the 11th. And now, obviously, I think the Bundesliga are in their winter break now, aren't they? So obviously he's not played again. But he's missed 5 games so far this season due to injury. And then he got suspended as well. So maybe that's why he's not played so much, I guess, in relation to that. But anyway, he's a player that we probably should keep an eye on, guys. He may be the option why Liverpool are not going in for Andre. As well, guys, I also think that if Endo had not been performing as well as he has been, Liverpool probably would have snapped up this Andre kid already. You know, Endo's performances of late, McAllister coming back from injury, are they thinking they can get through to the summer and potentially trying to recruit somebody in another position in January? Which then begs the question, what position is that? Because they've just recalled 2 centre-backs, so it can't be a centre-back. Oh, I don't know, guys. I'm stumped by that one, to be fair. Not going to lie, that one's absolutely stumped me. Because it won't be a forward. No way do we need another forward after signing Gakpo and Diaz in the past 2 Januaries. We don't need another one. Just recalled Phillips from loan. He can't be loaned out again. Just recalled Reece Williams as well, but Reece Williams is spending more time with the under-23s. Matip's out till the end of the season. So who we got at the minute? We've got Kwanzaa, Van Dijk, Konate, Gomez, and Phillips. That's 5. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. That's starting to make me think we won't do it in January. If they don't go and sign a midfielder. That's quite worrying. What day are we on? 11th. So we've got a few days left. What is it? What day is it? 31st, what is it? So we got 20 days left. Just under 3 weeks left of the window. Alright then. Yeah. I'm kind of coming to around the way we won't do out this window. After thinking about all that. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. What do you think? Do you think Liverpool are going to do out this window after all that? I'm not too sure, in honesty. I'll just say. Right, yeah, we'll leave that there, guys. I've got nothing else to cover off, so I'm not touching the Mbappe stuff. Right, guys, put me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on everything I've just covered off here. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Put it a thumbs down if you haven't. And subscribe to the channel, guys. Keep up to date with everything else I've got going on. And I'll catch you in the next one.